Hey, this is Valencia with Wellness Honey. And if you are feeling down about the lack of progress that you have been making lately, this energy reading is for you. Alright, I'm gonna use a life coaching tool called the model and tarot cards to help you realize the unintentional emotional cycle you are creating with your thoughts that are preventing you from getting the progress that you truly desire to have. Then I'm going to use that same model and those same tarot cards to show you the thoughts that you could have, the thoughts you could adopt that could you to create a more intentional model that helps you get the results that you truly desire. It's for your circumstances that you're currently in. I pulled the card, the Seven of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles reverse. It feels like with this card is that it feels like your circumstances that you're not aware of what you do have and the amount of effort and the amount of headway that you have made because you're so busy focusing on what you don't have. As you can see, this guy, he's like tipping away and he has 5 swords in his hand and then he's looking back at the 2 swords that's left behind. With the Nine of Pentacles, I feel with this card, it's saying that you're feeling this feeling of not feeling enough, not having enough. It's feeling lack of self-worth, not really knowing what you're worth, and like almost doubting yourself, which blocks you from your monetary prosperity. Because all these pentacles, with it upright, this signifies a person who's well paid, knows her worth or his worth, and they out here getting money. The problem is you currently not getting money, probably undercutting yourself at every chance, not thinking that you can charge the amount of money you can charge for your services, or you can ask for that raise that you feel that you need to have because you don't think that you're worth it. These circumstances, I feel, is coming from the thought that it's time to change plans. The three of spades. As you can see with the spades, one spade is up, 2 spades are going down. It really feels as if with this card, your thoughts are, I need to change plans. Something isn't working. So because you have this thought that I need to change plans, something isn't working, it's perpetuating. It's creating these circumstances that make you feel that make it seem like you're not enough, and that it makes you focus on things that are not important and not being able to see what you do have right in front of your face. From those thoughts, it's creating these feelings right here. For the feelings, I have the green terror. And with the green terror, this feels like you're feeling overwhelmed and you're lacking the support that you feel you need. Maybe people aren't liking your posts. Maybe your boss is not giving you the acknowledgement you feel you deserve. Maybe in your family you're doing so much, keeping the house clean, making sure dinner is cooked, but no one's really showing you that gratitude and gratefulness. Like you're starting to feel kind of resentment towards these people. Towards who's ever not giving you that validation you feel you need. Okay, so next up, we move on to what actions you're taking. So I pulled this card right here. It's weight. It seems like you're seeking instant gratification, trying to avoid the toughness right now in your life. You're trying to like bypass this time. Like, you know what? I don't need this right now. I'm gonna just switch focus, do something else because this isn't giving me the validation that I need. So I'm just going to move ahead. Just do something else. Instead of just waiting and being patient, you're gonna move ahead. And the result I feel like you're making is that you're jumping to conclusion and taking hasty actions without thinking them through. So just that thought with the action of I'm just gonna switch focus and do something else. Your result is that you're moving on to something else and you didn't complete the project that you already been doing. It's like you're not able to make headway with the things that you're currently doing because you're thinking you're not doing enough, you're not seeing the results, you're not getting that instant gratification from the actions that you're taking. And so now you're like, you know what, it's time, I'm gonna just move on. What I'm doing isn't enough. Because this card says you're already doing it, but you don't know that you're already doing it. You think you're not doing it. You think that this isn't enough, which all plays back to the circumstances that the circumstances you're currently creating in your life. So I'm going to take you through these same cards and see how you can create circumstances. So with the Seven of Swords, you can create circumstances that help you to act strategically, which means you take away the things that you no longer need. You take away the things that you no longer need and focus on the things that you really do need. With the Nine of Pentacles reversed, you can look at this card as thinking about what is really important to you. So it's taking away what you no longer need and focusing on what you do need, which is focusing on what is most important to you right now. Remembering, what do you really want? And so you can look at the Three of Pentacles. You can look at the Three of Pentacles as a card of to stop and analyze. You can take these thoughts that you're having about needing to change plans to stop and analyze your situations. Really give it a good evaluation. Is it really not working? Really? Or is it just seem like it's not working? Right? So take time to really do some retrospection. Look at your situation to see what can you do to have these thoughts of mindset. What can I do to help this situation versus it's time to change plans. So moving on to the Green Tarot card, which how you're feeling. You can adopt the feelings of feeling like you have clear and focused thoughts. You have a clear and focused mind. When you feel like that, taking on those feelings like, I have a clear and focused mind, which means that, if you're feeling like your boss is not giving you the recognition that you need, let yourself know that you're doing a great job and that, it may be time that if you're feeling overwhelmed by the amount of things you're doing and you don't feel people are appreciating those things, it might be time to delegate it. Delegate some things out. Feeling like, it may be time that either you take a step back from the situation and you let other people take a step forward to help you appreciate what you're doing and stop worrying about other people validating you. Right? All right. So moving on to the actions that you can take. So from those thoughts and those feelings, you can take this action of wait, right? Be patient, rest, reflect, and trust. That's for waiting. Waiting isn't just like, oh, nothing to do. Like, no. Waiting is more like in your mind, waiting. Not saying that you don't take any actions and you just sit there waiting, doing nothing, just waiting for things to happen. It's more like just sitting with your feelings and just being at a place with yourself with, okay, I'm just going to rest, reflect, and I'm going to trust the process, and I'm going to be patient. I'm going to take the time and just cultivate this patience. So taking the action of being patient. You got to decide what being patient looks like for you, which means taking to write down. I suggest taking some time to write down what does it mean when you're patient. What does that look like, right? All right, moving on to the results that you can create from being patient. Clarity, to understand that you are already doing it. Pretty much, it's you. The result is that you keep moving forward. Doing the things that you're already doing, but doing it with a positive outlook. Doing it with gratitude. Doing it with not worrying about people not giving you the validation that you need. They're not giving you the credit that you need, that you feel that you deserve, and letting go of these thoughts that things are not working. It's time to change focus. It's time to do something else. It's time to like quit the job. It's time to quit the project. It's time to let's say stop doing the things you need to do for the people around you because you don't feel like you're getting the recognition that you need from doing these things. It's kind of like, you know what? Don't. Just refocus your mind. I feel like the major lesson with these cards is that you need to be patient with the process. Understand that everything takes time and everything is working out as it should. Like, stop freaking out. Like, everything is happening as it should. You just need to be patient, evaluate the process, the progress that you're making, really feel grateful for the progress that you're making, feeling grateful for the things and the people that's in your world. And if you're feeling underappreciated, show yourself some love. Give yourself a great big hug. Tell yourself you're doing a great job. Find ways to let yourself know that all is well. Like, be strategic. Write out what you want moving forward with your life, what you want moving forward from this project, what you want moving forward with people, and then just be patient with it. Just trust that it's gonna happen and that you're already doing what you need to do. And if you're feeling unappreciated, it's you need to figure out how to appreciate yourself. You need to figure out how to find joy in the toughness of the situation where it just seems like nothing is working out. You're not getting the instant gratification that you feel you should be having right now. You're looking at other people, you're like, look how far along they got, and meanwhile, like, look at me, I'm doing hard, I'm hustling, I'm working. Maybe that's the problem. Doing too much hustling, doing too much working, not doing enough appreciating, not doing enough of letting people know what you like, what you want and need. Letting people know that, like, I'm working hard and you know what, I feel like I need that raise. It's feeling like persevering through these thoughts that you're having, that you need to change focus, you need to change plans, you need to do something else, taking these hasty actions. And right now, that's not what you should be focused on. Right now, you should be getting deeper into what you're doing. And the most important thing that I can suggest is evaluation. Evaluating your circumstances and evaluating the thoughts and feelings that you are having behind your circumstances, and see what results that you can see, the results that you could be having if you just change the way you were thinking and feeling about it. This is Valencia again with Wellness Honey. If you enjoyed this reading, feel free to follow us at Wellness Honey. You can also follow us on YouTube for more energy readings. And if you want your own personal energy reading, hit us up and we will get you that reading. That's cheesy.